Venus navigator, pollinator of positivity. That's me, your shape-shifting wizard, Melissa Mojo B, here to remind us that we're all powerful beings, spirit embodied. I'm also a trained Reiki master, so I'll be, of course, broadcasting that beautiful energy as we go throughout. And as I experimented with this energy after learning and getting my certificate, I really delved into the fact that it really has a lot to do with the rainbow. And so I love to call it cosmic rainbow energy, but Reiki actually means universal life force energy, and we are all made of it, and we're all already using it. So let's use it here today. We're going to do a little tunes talking tarot because it's all about some sacred play, and I'm so grateful that I get to have you as a playmate with me here today. So thanks for buzzing on into the tree hive with me, and let's get right to it. Let's pull a card from our animal spirit deck today. To start off, we will have our animal kingdom representative let us know what message they have for us today. So let's just do a little knock, 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 and you can knock, knock, knock for me as well. And tap, tap, tap that screen, put your energy in for the collective, and we'll just see what these cards have to say today. Oh, I see chameleon on the back of the deck. So that's saying act as if it's already happened, as if we're already millionaires, as if we wake up every morning excited to live this life in the planet Earth experience. Because wow, isn't it a beautiful place? Look at these colors. People talk about seeing colors that they've never seen before, and I swear that happens to me every divine day. So grateful for the way that I see this Technicolor world. And so the chameleon here at the full moon is reminding us to really step into that, a calm, but also an excitement about how everything is already happening. Everything that we could desire is already taken place in some dimension or another. So let's celebrate it now and watch it actually manifest more. And on a full moon, it's a great time to imagine anything that's not serving us flowing away, right? Sometimes I see it like people or things that I might want to let go and let grow in their own way. I'll envision a river flowing, and I'll see a little boat and a little light in the boat, and I put that person or the situation into that boat, and I watch it go down the river and become more distant. And then I actually envision it floating up into the sky, kind of like a Chinese lantern, that light now glowing and going up into the sky and becoming the perfect illumination, the perfect light that person, that situation is meant to be alchemized into. And always sending love to every lesson, because they're all blessings. And we're so grateful to be here in this experience. Like I say, it's so complex, it's so colorful. It's such a collective experience as well. This one here says it wants to come. Parrot spirit, watch your words. Yes, words are spells. And this right here that we're doing together is a broadcast spell. So if you think about the word broadcast, it means as we put this out and more people are seeing it. So it's a broad spell cast. When we look at a lot of the media, we know what they're casting. So when we spell cast with our words, it's really important to watch how we speak, not only to others and not only outwardly to ourselves. Sometimes we're derogatory. Throat chakra. And it's we think it's funny and we think it brings us down to other people's level, but really it just brings us down. So let's not do that. Let's watch our words. Let's be like this parrot and go in full flight, full Technicolor delight, and only be saying the things that we want to create. So as the chameleon reminded us earlier, to act as if it's already happening. So therefore, watching our words and not bringing anything in that we don't want, and actually watching our words and bringing everything in that we do want. So yeah, watching our words, not just so much what we don't want, but what we do want. So how are we phrasing things about what's coming in for us, fellow wizards? I'm going to have a little sip of water. We're going to put some Reiki in that water for you and me and we. And also a wonderful way to energetically structure our water is by speaking words to it. So we'll do that now, as well as the Reiki. And of course, it's coming out to you wherever you are in the world. Okay, so we can say thank you, thank you, thank you to this water. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each other. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the Creator Spirit. And this water as we take a sip. And then we can upgrade it even further by saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I love you, I love you, I love you. And universe and all, I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh, much better. Okay. With the parrot spirit, it's telling me to bring out a few charms from our charm box. See the flying birds with the same sort of winged way, flying towards the future. We'll see what our charms have to say today. Pull a couple of these out. Maybe we'll actually throw a few dice too. We have our charm dice here. It's a great way to increase our intuition. It's just by looking at images and seeing what it brings up as far as messages are concerned. Look at this one. Forward facing. So that's just like those birds flying right into the future, not looking into the past. If we look into the past, we look at it with love and blessings, as I say. Send it on up to the sky, anything that's not serving. We've got the eye. The eyes have it. I feel like the eye, see how you just connect with what is coming in today. So it will be different every time. You might see this eye and it might mean something completely different. But this is telling me to look inside. To look inside and stop being so external about what everybody else might want and everybody else might need and what the world is expecting and all of that. And just ask ourselves, what makes us feel good? And focus on that. Make that joyful life list and cross something off each day that makes you feel happy and bright, because that's one of the best things we can do for the entire collective, especially as vibrations have been so, I don't mean to say low, but it's been a bit chaotic. It's been heavy. There's been a lot of grief in the collective this year. So looking inside and choosing what lights us up actually lights up the whole collective. So don't be shy to do that. And then we have the lightning, just a reminder of how our energy surges when we actually choose joy, when we find the things that make us happy and do more of that. Hello, thanks for buzzing in today. It's great to be here with you. Yeah, and I'm your happiness navigator, pollinator of positivity, Reiki master trained, shape-shifting woman wizard, Melissa Mojo B, reminding us that we get to be all things and all experiences, and that our energy is so important. We had the card here, the parrot, which was watch our words. So we know that we're casting spells every time we speak, and we want to be speaking into existence exactly what we want, as though it's happening right now, and give the gratitude, wake up every day excited as though it already is, because in fact, if we are this God spirit, which we are, this God embodied, then for sure we are having all of those experiences at once, anything that one can imagine. And that's what I really mean when I say shapeshifter, is that we are all this energy of everything. So we actually have access to every single experience that ever has happened and ever will happen. And so yeah, let's take that and run with it and feel our own empowerment by the ability to choose the vibrational feeling, the magnetism, therefore, that we're having. Because if we're feeling excited and joyful, then we actually are going to bring in that excited, joyful, abundant energy. So embody that and be it. And take a little sip of whatever you're having. I'm going to send another Reiki blast out for you. I'm having a little spicy chai tea with honey right now. Gonna sing a little song. Decided to come in a little early today. It's not the best time for lives as far as the algorithm is concerned. So thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing out. And we're gonna play some music. We're just gonna enjoy. I know it's gonna be a little bit of a busy day today, so I thought I'll come into YouTube early and get a live in, and then maybe later tonight, if I still have any gas left in the tank, we can go over to TikTok and do a live over there like we did last night, and I'll share the live from there on the page here so that you can see what we were up to last night, because these live broadcasts are fully charged with Reiki and rainbow magic energy, the intention magic that I have for peace, protection, and prosperity for thee and thine loved ones. And so whenever you find these broadcasts, they're always timeless. That energy and that intention is for whenever it finds you. So when we do a live broadcast, it's well worth it to put it back up and let the person who's meant to see it. So thanks for you being here with me as we buzz and share that sweetness and pollinate positivity all across the world. So let's do this one. It's a little unknown, very underrated artist called, she's not unknown, but the song is relatively unknown and the artist is underrated. She's Emily King. So we're going to do an Emily King song here called Distance. Hey love, time to get up. I think you've been sleeping too long. My day started when you were still yawning. One room just ain't enough when it's two folks trying to get along. But it's hard to leave you alone. Ooh, love is always better when we take time to get back to who we are. When we are apart, distance makes the heart grow. Even when I'm lonely, happy knowing that you love your name. I saw 555 on the timer, so 555. You know, what that's saying to me is that sometimes we feel like, you know, it's that old saying about the glass half empty or is it half full. And so when we see the fives, we're sort of halfway. But how are we going to think about that halfway? We're going to think we're so full. And again, if we're only halfway, but we're not, because we're there already. We're right here, and that's the perfect place to be. So if we can feel that fulfillment meant also. So if we feel full and we mean it, then we are full. 1. 2, the universe just wants to make that more true. So it's going to fill us up in every single way. So let's, as a collective, really get into this great calm as we're in this great reset right now, and know that everything is taken care of. We had a card last night that was about competition, and part of that is this competition, like feeling we need to do better, more views, more friends, do more, be busy, when that's actually competing with ourselves and feeling as if there's not enough and we're not protected and we have to strive and strain. And that is exactly against how we become magnetic. So we saw in that card a tiger and a little inner child riding the tiger. And what that was speaking to me, to us, to the collective, to we, was that tiger is there to protect us. We have everything that we need to protect us. And that what we really need to do is be the inner child and ride that tiger. And as it also came is that dragon, ride this dragon. Thank you, Esmeralda, for being here with us today. And that beautiful dragon spirit. And they are already protecting us. So we don't need to be in the energy of self-protection. Yes, in the energy of self-love, self-worth, and self-centered in the best possible way that could be meant. In other words, as they say, we put the oxygen mask on first for ourselves. So if we're working from the center, that means we are in the perfect place, balanced and ready to give out from there. So that's really the message in this time, is to let's be full, let's do more of what makes us happy. Let's also encourage other people around us to do more of what makes us all happy. So more dancing, more art, more, just coming together in person. And some of that's going to be online, but more and more we are actually getting together one-on-one as well. So I'm going to be going live for the next, we started on the 1st of September, so 90 days of lives. And by then it'll be habitual for me. So I imagine you'll be seeing me a lot. It's going to be here on YouTube mostly, and also on TikTok. We might throw a little Facebook in there, even though they deleted me earlier this year for a glitch. But we're back over there, so we might do a couple over there as well. I'll be sharing the lives afterwards and little clips and things, so there should be lots. There will be. We don't should. We just know. There could. Don't pile on that should pile, all right? And not to point fingers, because you know what happens when we point a finger. The fingers are all pointing back at me, reminding me not to should. So there will be lots of great messages and lots of connection from yours truly, sending it out for the collective, for you individually. And as we come together, we burn brighter. We put that wonderful intention out there for the greatest future for all. And for that, I am truly grateful to you, fellow wizard and magic maker. And you know what? I'm just going to call it right there. We're going to do a nice short little one here today. I saw 2020 clear vision. So let's come back again soon. As I say, I might buzz in on TikTok tonight. And wherever we meet each other and however it works, it will be the perfect divine time. And enjoy this divine day and every divine day. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh yeah, how do I end this one? It's so hard to remember. They're all different. Go with the flow. Don't stress. Stay calm. Feel protected, because you are.